China criticized our Defense Department for the deployment of Typhon missile assets. In response, the DND told China to not interfere with our defense tactics. Here's a report.
The Chinese embassy has called out the Defense Department for deploying the Typhon missile assets. This is its response to Defense Secretary Gibo Teodoro's justification of the use of the missiles. He said the usage of these assets were in the context of joint exercises. Teodoro emphasized that this move was legitimate, legal, and beyond reproach. He also slammed the Communist Party of China for continuously building a nuclear and ballistic missile arsenal. But for Beijing, Teodoro's remarks are, quote, an unjust accusation filled with ideological bias based on bloc confrontation and the Cold War mentality. The Chinese embassy is also calling for the Philippines for the immediate pullout of the Typhon system. For its part, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, reiterated its modernization plans in defending our country. In an interview with The Big Story, AFP spokesperson Colonel Francel Padilla told China that no nation should intervene with the Philippine Army's plans.
There is no single entity or a foreign nation who can dictate how we would be fortifying our defenses. So kung ano po yung plans natin to fortify our defenses as a nation, wala pong dapat na mag-intervene on how we would be doing it.
Padilla also refuted speculations that our modernization projects are for helping other nations, particularly China's targets such as Taiwan.
Kung ano man po ang modernization projects na nandyan for the Armed Forces of the Philippines is for the defense of the Philippines. So lahat yan, sir, we're looking at modern warfare and kung ano po yung present na challenges that we are facing, and we are actually nag-a-adjust tayo to the modern times.
Tama, pakialam nila.
Oo nga, pero
we're not allowed to modernize.
Oo nga, sinasabi ng Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs nila, yung spokesperson Mao Ning, sabi niya, the region needed peace and prosperity, not missiles and confrontation.
Eh, why do they have missiles? But why do they have a big army?
So, dapat sila lang ba? Oo. And we're just, eto ang coin na term dito ng Philippines, under, of course, the Defense Department natin, ay part of our modernization program.
Isipin mo, ganyan ang asta nila, and yet they want us to sit down in a bilateral talk with them. How could you do that? Ganyan, ngayon pa lang ganito na asta nila ano yung leverage meron tayo? Wala. So when negotiations happen with them, wala tayong pressure whatsoever to put on them para may mga certain specified na request natin na masundan.
Yeah.
Ba't tayo papakinggan ng China? Now that the Typhon missile system or assets is within our jurisdiction already, little by little, if we build it up, magkakaroon tayo ng leverage over them.
Tsaka sinasabi din naman natin na we don't plan naman to interfere, di ba, outside our sovereignty. So,
alam mo,
whatever we're doing right now, para yun sa modernization program natin. And in fact, sabi nga ng DND, through their spokesperson, hindi pa daw ito nababudget sa 2025. And it will take 2 years para maayos itong plan na to purchase a Typhon missile.
Actually, if you take a look at yung yung technical specifics ng Typhon missile system, in nature, it's very similar sa mga ginagamit ng Israel. Israel kasi tatlo ang layer niya. They have close range, mid-range, and ICBM, long range, di ba? Yung middle range nila is similar to the Typhon system. In nature, although we can attack, but it's a response missile, meaning pag nakaprogram yan to intercept, the word is intercept. Pag wala naman i-intercept, hindi ma-deploy yan kung yan ang settings natin. So wala dapat ikabahala ang China to use it as an attack missile because it is an intercepting missile.
So yung kukunin natin, yung sinasabi mo, yung mid-range ba? Or
no, the Typhon system is mid-range.
Mid-range. Kasi meron pa daw silang ilalabas doon, yung after ng mid-range na parang longer pa.
That's ICBM.
Hindi ko alam kung kukunin din natin yan. Pero parang itong mid-range lang.
Kasi ang mid-range, yung Typhon missile system covers some parts of the West Philippine Sea but cannot cover...
Ano daw kasi di ba tayo within 200 nautical miles, abot daw to ng 370.
Oo nga. In other words, nautical miles, some parts of the West Philippine Sea, ang problema, there are some missiles kasi na China has. For example, if they deploy yung ICBM missiles, yung ICBM kasi bumubuka yan. And then it deploys several other weapons, whether it be gas, nuclear energy. in the atmosphere pa lang.
Right.
So there are some missiles that need to be intercepted malayo pa lang. Hindi abot ng Typhon yung mga ICBM. So we need longer range missiles that can intercept them sa gitna pa lang.
Tsaka sabi nga, di ba, this is for the protection of our floating assets.
Oo, kasi
ano to eh, sa tubig to, hindi naman to sa...
Alam mo, tama kasi, before we go, no, tama kasi yung Defense Department na if we try to at least man lang be at par with defending an acceptable minimum defense capability, we need at least 10 to 15 ships.
Kalawangin na nga yung BRP.
We need 10 to
Sierra
15
Madre
vessels, which is expensive. Meron gasolina na kakaibat yan. Meron docking fee na kakaibat yan. If you need, we need also, if you have Navy boats, we need airplanes, helicopters, na meron docking fee na naman. May ano yan, hangar fee, may fuel fee. So what's the best way daw to defend yourself and to be respected sa region? To have a missile system. Tignan mo ang Israel, di ba? I mean, they're not as big as the other countries in terms of army size, but they have the most sophisticated missile system.
Yung Iron Dome.
The Iron Dome.
nila.
Oo. See? So, yun naman lang. Ay,
Pero
nako.
ako pangarap ko talaga makitang maayos yung BRP Sierra Madre natin.
Oo, kasi
hindi
in the
na maging
future,
kalawang.
sinasabi ko na, in the future, 20, 30 years, pag everything is resolved, that will be a tourist spot, I'm telling you.
oo.
Visit the Sierra Madre, di ba? Oo.